Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Omega here, and before I start this commentary, I just really want to thank you guys for the recruitment challenge responses you've been giving to Azur. They've been absolutely ridiculous, guys. I've been loving it. I've been checking them all out every day, and I'm trying to apply it to as many of you guys as I possibly can. But yeah, that's been really fantastic. But the recruitment challenge of Azur is not the main topic that I've been here to talk about to you guys today. I'm actually here to talk to you guys about my New Year's experience. I went through something a little bit different to probably what most of you guys have been through, hence why I'm bringing you this commentary. And obviously I haven't uploaded for a long time on my channel, which I need to get back into doing. As you guys know, I'm over in Australia, so as soon as I get back to New Zealand I will be uploading a whole lot more. That'll be at the end of February. So anyway, guys, I hope everyone out there enjoyed their New Year's and their Christmas, of course. I sure know I did. Of course, I experienced mine in a lot of it was a really different sort of a way. Christmas was really casual for me. I didn't really do a whole lot because obviously I'm not with family at the moment. I'm over in Aussie. I'm staying with friends, so I didn't do a whole lot for Christmas. But New Year's, I did go down to an area that's quite well known called Surfers Paradise in the Gold Coast, and I went down there mainly to watch the fireworks and probably, you know, get to know more people and stuff. But yeah, I did go down there, and I went to the 8 o'clock fireworks. Surfers Paradise had 8 o'clock fireworks down there, and they also had a midnight fireworks display, which I went to. And yeah, so I stayed until midnight thinking that I would get back okay on the trams and the buses, etc. I was told earlier on that they were running all night for New Year's, so I went down there willingly because I don't actually have a vehicle in Australia at all, so I actually rely on public transport. So I went down to Surfers Paradise knowing that I would be okay. So I went down there, and it didn't turn out the way that I expected. Midnight came, I watched the fireworks, I loved it, you know, had a couple of drinks, you know, at the bar and stuff. It was really good. And went back to the tram after it all finished and found out that the trams are actually out of service because it was overloaded. And I can't see, I can see why, because the Surfers Paradise actually brought in about 60,000 people that night, which is just, that's nuts. I mean, 60,000 people in one area. I'm going to show you a few. I'm going to show you a few videos after this of the Surfers Paradise event. After this commentary, I'll display that for you guys so you can see how many people are actually there. I was actually pushing and shoving my way through the crowd. There were so many people. It was ridiculous. I've never seen so many people in one spot in my life. Literally, it's crazy. But here I was wandering around thinking, you know, shoot, what do I do? You know, ridiculous. I've got nowhere to go. I can't do anything. I'm literally thinking I'm going to be camping it out for the night. And, you know, it was a pretty scary thing for me, I guess, because, you know, I don't know anyone around. I was there on my own. I didn't know anyone. And it was just a weird sort of sensation for me, I guess. It was, you know how you're around a whole bunch of people but you don't really know anyone? It was really odd for me. So here I was walking up the beach, and I saw this blanket lying there from someone that had sit on the beach previously, and I picked it up, and I literally draped it over me, and I was like, so this is going to be where I'm going to stay for the night? I was like, yep, I'm just going to walk around with this blanket. I don't know why, but I walked around with this blanket, and I went and I sat down on the seat that was nearest to the beach, and these two people that later on I found out that were brothers were sitting on the seat next to me, and I was just sitting there just minding my own business thinking, okay, this is going to be a great night for me the rest of the night, got no way home, just going to sit here and do nothing. And then one of the youngest of the brothers said to me, hey bro, you know, what's up and stuff. I was like, oh hey man, you know, just casual talking to him. And he's like, bro, you know, what are you doing with that blanket around and stuff? I was like, oh man, I'm just, you know, trams aren't running and stuff, you know, I live up Gavin and that, so, you know, I can't get home because obviously the trams aren't running, buses aren't going and stuff, so, yeah, so I'm sitting here, and, he's like, man, I feel bad for you, bro. I was like, oh, sweet, man. And then his older brother, he was like 17, started talking away, and he's like, hey, you know, what's up and stuff. And we kept talking that I don't know why, but we got onto the subject of Call of Duty, which is really weird because, you know, that's sort of the thing that I do. So it was pretty weird, and so we got on the subject of Call of Duty, and the younger one's like, yeah, I used to play Call of Duty on the PS3, and they're like to me, you know, you kind of look like a gamer and stuff. I was like, wow, I hope that's a compliment. So yeah, they said that, and you know, we got talking. They said, you want to go for a walk and stuff. I was like, yeah, I'll come for a walk, whatever. And we went for a walk around. We just had a good chat and stuff. And then I went to sit back down, and their dad kind of came over and said, yeah, boys, we got to go home and stuff. And yeah, I was like, sweet as. So they all walked off, and I was just kind of sitting there on my own. I thought, frick it, I'm gonna go for a walk. So I went for a walk, and I was just wandering around, and then all of a sudden something tapped me on the shoulder. I was like, what? Yeah, what's that? I turned around, I was like, oh, shoot, it's you. And it was like the younger brother. And he's like, hey bro, what's up? He's like, hey, I just talked to my dad, and I spoke to him about your situation, and you can come stay with us. And I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa, dude. I was like, are you sure, man? And he's like, yeah, bro. He's like, come stay with us. I was like, oh man, and I wasn't sure about my situation. I was like, what the heck do I do? Okay, my gameplay's just ended, by the way. My gameplay's just ended. So I'm going to start displaying you guys some of the event footage. But yeah, this kid's like, whoa. No, I was thinking, this guy just told me I can stay at his. And he's like, you know, just come stay at us. I was like, whoa, what the hell? So anyway, I decided to risk it for the biscuit because I wasn't interested in staying out the street. So I went and met the dad, and I was like, hey, you know, my name's blah blah blah, and I'm from New Zealand and da da da. And he's like, hey mate, don't worry about it, bro, just come stay with us. And I was like, oh mate, that's awesome, dude. So we went off and we caught a taxi, and got back to their place, and you know, obviously they told me where they lived beforehand. It was in Southport, which is only like 10 minutes up the way. It's not too bad. And we got there, and I was like, and we got out, and there's like all these apartments. I was like, what the heck, you know? There's all these apartments around. I said, whereabouts do you guys live? They said, we live right up there, bruh. I looked up, and they were pointing at a freaking apartment building. It's like a 5-star apartment. I was like, what? I was like, no way, you guys are trolling me. And they're like, nah, Dad lives there, man. I was like, no way. And so he had like this key card and stuff, and we walked up, rocked into this freaking 5-star freaking hotel apartment crap, and I was like, what the hell? I mean, being me, I've never really stayed in an apartment or a fancy sort of, you know, hotel or whatever before, and it was really different for me. And I rock into their place, and like it's just so flash, and there's like marble pillars, and we went up the elevator and went to their apartment number, and and it was like a high-rise sort of situation. They had their own balcony, they had a jacuzzi, they had a freaking sauna, everything in the apartment. I was like, this is just ridiculous. And I was like, you guys are amazing. The two people that took me in were called Lockie and Daniel, and I thank you guys very much for taking me in. I mean, I don't know where I would have been without you guys. I don't know if you guys are watching this, but Lockie and Daniel, thank you so much for taking a stranger in, which is, to me, that is fantastic. I mean, I found out later that Lockie was 14 going on 15. I mean, he was an awesome dude, and Daniel was 17. You know, you guys are awesome to be able to take me into your apartment. You know, someone that you don't know, to be able to do that, I see that as an absolute gift, you know, being able to do that for someone. And I was stuck in that situation. I thank you guys so much. I mean, bringing me back to a place like that was absolutely insane, guys. Thanks heaps for that. You know, and I hardly slept. I literally spent the whole rest of the night just chilling in the jacuzzi, going to the bar there, and, you know, getting food and freaking just everything. I was just ecstatic, man. And Lockie, you were showing me around, bro, and thank you so much for that, dude. You're a legend, man, taking me back there and talking to your dad about that. I mean, I didn't even expect that. That was awesome. Thanks for taking me in, guys. That was, I can't say it enough. It was amazing. And then the next day, guys, when I woke, I slept until like 1 in the afternoon after that. I had a real good sleep, you know, on the couch, nice comfortable couch, just amazing. Awesome view too, great balcony, awesome view. caught the train the next day, obviously when I woke up, and went back home again. So that was awesome. That was my New Year's story. That was really different. You know, the fact that some stranger took me in, back to their apartment. You know, anything could have happened that night, but the most amazing thing happened, and that was awesome. You know, I get a bit reluctant about telling people about my story because, well, about my stories in my life, because they can be a bit out there. But this one I just had to share with everyone because everyone was asking me, how did your New Year's go? How did your Christmas go? Blah, 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 blah. So I had to tell you guys about this. But my New Year's was just, it was awesome. I loved it. And I took a risk and I got the best out of it. So I'm not saying everyone just go home with any stranger that you meet. But I got the best out of it. And I felt trust with these guys. So it was a lot different, I guess, for me. I felt comfortable. So yeah, thanks for tuning in today, guys. Hope that you've enjoying my commentaries. I hope to bring out more soon. Lockie and Daniel, if you're watching this, thank you as well. You guys are amazing. I'm going to bring more commentaries soon. Obviously, I'm just very busy with Azur at the moment and doing all that jazz. I will be trying my hardest to get things out for you guys. But thanks very much for tuning in today, guys. That was my New Year's story. And I hope you guys really enjoyed your New Year's as well. Yeah, so thanks very much, guys. This has been Omega, and I'll talk to you guys next time.